Kermit. How are you guys?
We are very well. How are you?
Okay, it's an honor to talk to you guys.
Thank you. We feel exactly the same, don't we, Piggy?
Well, not really.
All right.
Okay. Hey, thanks, Miss Piggy. So I'll just jump into it right now.
You have to earn our respect here. So let's get on with it and let's see what happens.
Hey, Ari, one question.
You guys have a special on the Disney Channel on Sunday. Am I right?
You are right.
Yes.
You are absolutely right. We have a special on the Disney Channel this coming Sunday, August 3rd at about 8 p.m.
He's done his research.
That's right. That's right. And it's called...
That's a point for you.
That's right. And it's called Studio DC Almost Live because, well, it's...
Well, because it's not really live.
Not quite live.
Yeah.
But
it's sort of...
You guys are performing live at least.
Well, it's sort of about what happens behind the scenes leading up to a big TV special.
Yeah, we shot it already, so...
And I read you guys. Well, I'll start with you, Miss Piggy. You get to perform with the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. Well, they get to perform with moi.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So they have the honor of
take
performing
that.
with you.
That's 1 point off.
That's right. That's right. The extreme honor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're together, and I try and blend in. I pretend I'm their sister, and I have a Jonas Brothers do.
Do?
Yes, I do.
She speaks French.
Yes, I do.
and were you a big Jonas Brothers fan before this?
Oh, I'd never heard of them.
Really?
But they seem very talented, and it looks like they could go very far, especially after this special. I think everybody's going to know who they are after this special.
Piggy, I have to tell you that they're already extremely famous and very well known.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, it's true. But,
I had no idea.
Well, there you go.
I'm sure appearing with you even enhanced that further.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now, Kermit, you're going to have.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be jealous of you because you fulfill a fantasy of yours, don't you? In this with the High School Musical.
Well, I have to say that performing with Ashley Tisdale is a pretty good deal. She's extremely.
You have to say that.
Well, I do, because it's true. I mean, she's extremely professional, beautiful, talented. She's a wonderful dancer and singer and actress. I mean, what more could you ask for?
And what am I, chopped liver, huh?
She's the best thing on the show next to Miss Piggy, of course. Right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, you guys, what is it about today's music? You're performing with Ashley Tisdale, Kermit, Piggy. You're performing with the Jonas Brothers. What is it about today's music that you guys love?
Oh, well, it's today's, you see, because if we were to go back and do, a song from 50 years ago, it wouldn't be the same.
Oh, it'd be yesterday's.
It'd be yesterday's. We're always today. We're today. That's us. That's our motto.
Sometimes I'm tomorrow.
Are you?
Absolutely. I'm always, ahead of the game.
Wow.
Ahead of the curve.
That's right.
Yep. That's me.
And you know what? You guys have had such longevity in Hollywood, and yet you guys haven't aged either. So what is the key of longevity?
Well, for me, it's sort of rolling around in the muck. But I'm sure Piggy has some very interesting tips, right, Piggy?
That's disgusting. Did you do that this morning?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
For moi, it's it really helps to eat right, to exercise right, and have a really good plastic surgeon.
Right.
Well, you both still look great after
could you just move
over
over
30
there?
years of being in Hollywood.
Ugh.
Oh, well, thank you. I try to stay in shape. I've been working out. I'm getting what might be considered a small muscle, so I'm working on it.
Where?
It's right there. It's just a little,
there it
little
is.
bump.
There it is.
Yeah.
And you guys have the best, romance in Hollywood history. We've seen a lot of them, but you guys have, through it all, you guys have made it through. What is the key?
Not talking about it on national media, I think. Very important. Wouldn't you say?
What do you mean by that?
What, you don't agree?
Well, no, I mean, the world wants to know about us.
You're going to talk about our relationship right now?
Well, not
Piggy,
all the intimate details.
No, but this is private stuff. This is private stuff. We can't just blabber it out.
Well, it's true. It is true. It is private.
Yes.
Now, Miss Piggy, did you learn anything about yourself performing with the Jonas Brothers that you just discovered?
Wow. This interview has taken a really introspective turn here.
It certainly has. Think about it, Piggy.
Let's see.
Imagine yourself being on a soundstage with some young fellows, some young attractive men.
Yes.
They are superstars in their own right. And you are performing with them. What did you find out about yourself? Besides that you're way too old for them, Piggy. You are much too old for them.
Whoa.
Well, you must have found that out.
No. What do you you talking about?
You must have found out that you're way too old for these 20-year-old boys.
It's not that I'm too old. They are very young.
So they're too young.
They're too young.
Okay.
I'm not too anything.
Well, okay. I'll accept that. I'll accept that answer.
Oh, great. And my last
Did that
question
answer
for
your
you
question? I think that was pretty much a failure as a question there.
Thank you. Well, and then I'll be depressed after the interview's over with. Thank you.
Okay.
My last question is for you, Kermit, and it's about the environment. Now that everybody's going green, has it gotten easier for you?
You know, it's a funny thing. I think about that. Back when I did that song, of course, you know, it was about accepting oneself for who one is.
Yes, and you sang it very, very nicely, too.
Well, thank you, Piggy.
Such a nice voice.
And now green is something that's is taken on a whole new meaning, so it's kind of evolved into a whole new thing. And, I mean, I think it's really nice. And so in that way, it's easier on both counts. So I'd say it probably is easier being green. And I support it on both counts.
Well,
that's very philosophical.
It took me a while to spit all that out, but what the hey?
Hey, it was worth the time.
This really got, like metaphysical here.
Exactly. Well, I just try to change it up for you guys. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And good luck with the special, and good luck to seeing you guys in the future.
And you know what? You've earned my respect. I've decided that.
I do. I got your respect.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Piggy.
Oh, one other thing. Ari, one other thing.
Yeah.
Because you're online,
yeah.
I should mention that once you're done here, people can pop over to Muppets.com and see some really great new Muppet material that's new stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I will include that
Definitely
as well.
Do that.
Okay, sounds great.
Miss Piggy and Kermit, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.